How you get big five for the episode? Him 500.
You know
It's
what
a
I'm saying?
big get.
Yeah, fresh off the ClickFunnels stage with the 10 million plaque and the 25
And the
million plaque.
25 million
You know what I'm
plaque.
saying? You know how to lock him in.
You
So,
had my personal, so it was easy to get
you
me.
know what I'm saying?
How you get him 5?
Look, so here's the deal, right? The
Right.
beautiful thing about podcasts provide leverage. So I knew that when I did the interview with you, number one, I knew it was going to flick.
Right.
But then number two, I know that for every one person I interview, and as they're reposting the clips, 5 to 10 other individuals within their network are
Got you.
on.
Right.
Marcus always talks about how highly he thinks of you. So I knew that once I did our interview, that it would make it that much easier for me to ask him. I could have asked him before our interview, but it probably would have been a little bit trickier.
Got
right?
you.
Me and you do the interview. The interview does well. It's still doing well. It's at 71K right now, by the way.
Hey.
Let's see if we can get to 100K before the end of the month.
It gotta hit 100.
Has to. So we're at InvestFest weekend. I'm moving around. I see Marcus. You got swarm of people trying to take pictures with him, doing all these different things. So I'm standing, I'm waiting, right? I woke up on him. I'm like, yo, Big Five. Mind you, I'm in recession proof. I'm still a little weary about waking up on him. I'm like, yo, Big Five, we got to get you on a pod.
Yeah.
Marcus says, and I quote, why you woken up on me like I don't know you? So now I'm laughing. He's laughing.
Crazy.
And now I'm like, so what's going on? We got to get you. He's like, bro, it's a done deal. I saw what you did with Herman. I see the interview going crazy. We got to get you on. That's it, right? So just knowing how to leverage and how to kind of play the game strategically, and we got him on. So that's going to be a very.
You can't give him a better intro than you gave me.
If I show you,
It's my only.
if I show you the intro I put together for him, you're gonna be like, all right, this is a lot. But no, I'm excited, bro. It's gonna be incredible.
That's incredible. That's gonna be a good podcast.
How is the interview that we've done from when you've done up until now impacted what you have going on?
So to those who listen to this, content, keep pushing it. Don't be afraid. Don't be embarrassed. Push your content out because you got to record all the time. Because I believe, and I know you believe in the freemium model where we give the game out for free, right? They're gonna come because they're like, dang, you gave this for free. Imagine if I join your mentorship. Imagine if I do your one-on-one. Imagine if I buy your digital course, because that's how my business runs. So you said we had 70,000, bro. I can't tell you the VIP days, the one-on-ones in Philly that have come from that. I can't tell you the mentorships that have come from that.
You can't. Wait.
Yeah.
You mean the 10K VIP
day? The 10K VIP day.
From one interview.
From one interview, because when people come to my VIP day, I ask them the same question. I was like, why are you here? Why'd you trust some guy off Instagram to give him 10K? I saw you on such and such podcast. At least 2 people came from your podcast. Crazy. So when I drove up to New York and I gave you my time, which is my most valuable asset, and we busted up and we talked for a couple of hours, that content, what was that, 4 or 5 months ago?
Come on now.
It's still living evergreen on YouTube.
Forever.
And people are still coming. They digest my free information on TikTok and Instagram. They're like, you know what? I trust this dude. And they buy a product from me. So.
And the crazy thing is, you've been getting that for years, even before the interview.
Before the interview.
Just all the free game. You just did it live the other day where you gave them 10 banks.
10 banks.
That pull from Equifax. There are individuals that would charge for that same information because for them it's like, I don't want to give this away. But you know you're planting the seeds for the VIP days, for the mentorships, for all the different consultations and everything and beyond. Even for me, it's still new to me. Like I got here and literally like 5 people walked up on me at the same time. One lady said the only reason she's here is because she saw me on the flyer.
That's why.
Crazy.
That's crazy. That's power of content. That's power of believing in yourself.
Right.
And the execution is history after that. So continue to do what you're doing, bro.
Thank you.
The podcast is crazy.
I appreciate it. I got 2 more questions for you.
Talk to me.
I know you're a busy guy.
No,
First question I ask you is, you're a very successful entrepreneur. Obviously, you're still continuing to climb the ladder. At this current moment in time that you're in within your entrepreneur journey, what's one skill you would say that you've mastered and one skill you feel like you still need to work on?
Okay, so let's do one that I've mastered. I think networking, because I'm at the place where the rooms that I'm in make me money, right? So I'm very strategic about where I am, what I'm doing. I'm very purposeful of where I'm going. I say no to a lot of things and I say yes to certain things because I'm like, well, you know, black folk, who all gonna be there? Who all gonna be there? So now I'm in meetings where they're like, hey, are you going to the Congressional Black Caucus in September? And I'm like, no.
The Congressional
Black Caucus. That's where the money is made for us black folk in DC.
I didn't know about that. Does this year?
It's this year. I missed it though. It was in September. So the rooms that I'm in, they're like, well, why aren't you gonna be there? You're such and such. You know, I have imposter syndrome a little bit. I was like, I didn't know about it. It's like, put it on your calendar. It's this weekend, every September. You need to be in that room because it doesn't matter if a Republican or a Democrat is in office. You need to know where the money is coming from and where it's going, and to position yourself in those rooms, right? Or like you. I need to be on his podcast
Facts.
because you have influence at this point. And I know if I get on this podcast, it'll go crazy. You know, I'm going not going partying. Like we just talk about outside. He's like, yo, we outside. I was like, no, I'm at the hotel.
That's it.
Right, recording content, getting some ideas because I'm all about planting seeds of what's going to make me money. So what do I need to work on? What do I need to work on? To be honest, is giving up power.
Explain that.
So I gave up being CEO in January to Damaris, right? I was CEO for 7 years.
That's tough.
It's
It's not
very
easy
hard
to
to
like,
hand over the keys.
because your business is your baby.
My business is my baby. It literally has my daughter's name on it. So the first 6 months, all honestly, behind the scenes have been difficult because it's hard for me. She's like, I got it. And I'm like, I don't know, but I would. She's like, you gotta trust me. Because she's like, I want you to pivot into what you're really good at. Speaking, networking, because that brings in business to the company and she'll catch it and she'll do what she got to do with it. So that's been the hardest thing for me the last 7 months. But you know, I'm working on it. I'm gonna be better.
That's it.
But we planted some amazing seeds for 2024, and it's all about the harvest of 2024.
My last question for you, because I know I got to get you out of here, right? Once again, you are a mentor to many, probably individuals you haven't even met yet,
I
just
haven't
from the
met yet.
content that
Yes.
you're giving them, right? If someone was watching our conversation right now, who's not where they want to be, they're in a situation that they're trying to get out of, and you had to give them advice on 3 simple steps that they could follow to go from here and beyond, what would those 3 steps be?
Number 1, get a mentor. Number 2, fail quickly. And number 3, execute on the information that's given. So number 1, I think I said get a mentor. It saves a lot of time.
Facts.
Whether it's a free mentor or online mentor where you're getting game from them, and then from the free game that they give you, you're able to make money. That's when you know you got a real mentor.
Come on now.
Then you take that information and you execute on it, you make money from it, and then you go and you pay for their mentorship. Number 2, fail quickly.
Facts.
Hurry up and fail. We're gonna mess up, we're gonna fall, you're gonna be bad at it. Kids fall 100 times when they learn to walk, but then it becomes second nature to them. So
Right.
hurry up and fail is going to happen. You're
Right.
gonna mess up at it. And what was the last thing I said?
Get a mentor, fail quickly.
Oh, and execute.
There you go.
Right, execute on the information. How many gym memberships are purchased? How many online classes are purchased?
How many mentorships?
Yeah, and never
courses?
Yeah, and courses, and you've never pressed play.
Come on now.
Press play on it every single day, right? Press play in the background, press play while you're cleaning, press play. Let it start to brainwash you. I tell people all the time, I'm gonna brainwash you into being successful. What's great about your podcast is the audio. Press play on it. You're gonna clean, you're gonna hear one thing, you're like, what are you saying? You're gonna rewind it, and you're gonna run the play.
Listen to it while you're on your way to that job you say that you've been trying to
That you
leave.
said, right.
Come on now.
Right, listen, one more thing about the jobs. Your job and your banks are your first business partners. I think Marcus Simfahana said this yesterday. He was like, don't go asking a bunch of people for money. See if take the money out your own pocket, the little $100 you got.
Put it in the bank.
Start going to bank. Start your t-shirt company with your $100. If you were able to flip it with your $100, then you go get money from your friends, from your other business partners, such as your banks, and put gasoline on a product that you know already worked. So hurry up and execute and fail quickly, and the rest is history.
My brother.
I appreciate you as
Pleasure.
always, bro.
Love you
Thank
to
you so
death,
much.
family.
Love you too, bro.
My guy.
Talk to you soon.
Yes, sir.